hitting buttons. I'm hitting buttons. Me bullshitting around. Anyway, I'm gonna set you. I'm live. Woo! And then there's my link. Oh my god, I'm live. Fuck, where else do I post? I post here. I have to take away the at. Then I copy this one. Ah, fuck, what the fuck? Oh, hey, look, an email saying I'm live. Copy this one. And then I post it. Oh, fuck, I forgot. I've been active in the server now. Ooh, here's my self-promo. There we go. Channel. And then I post again over here. Yippee! Oh my god, I leveled up from that. God damn it. Anyway. Oh my god, I'm live! Oh my god! Shut up, YouTube. I know I'm live. Yeah. So today we're going to be playing some Slay the Princess. We're probably not going to get like a full ending. But that's okay. We're just going to vibe for now. I know I haven't streamed in a while. Once again, I'm sorry. I've been dealing with a lot of physical and mental issues, and I've been working a lot. It was bad enough that I was struggling to walk yesterday. Yeah. So, on a much more lighthearted note, this game is not that lighthearted. But yeah. Let me get the game open. Oh, wait, hold up. I forgot. Nope, wait. Hold up. No, this. There we go. Whee! I was supposed to be over here. And I forgot to move myself. Okay. Let me get this game. Slay. No, not Slime Ranchers. There we go. Slay the Princess. Pristine cut. Huh. That was weird, the way it opened. Oh, right. It opens weird because it works weird. Right. I forgot about that. I want to play game. Where is game? I have my controller and everything. Where game? There it is. Game. Once again, there are lots of triggers. Please check out the game's page at blacktabbygames.com for content warnings because there are a lot. Oh, my controller does not in fact work with the game. Let me grab my mouse. Okay. Woo! Whatever horrors you may find in these dark spaces, have heart and see them through. There is no premature endings. There are no wrong decisions. There are only fresh perspectives and new beginnings. This is a love story. Okay. So we didn't really save anything because I'm pretty sure... No, we're not resetting gallery. Where is gallery? Where can I view gallery? No, return. Where can I view... Oh, memories. There we go. Okay. So the vessels we have found are... We have the tower, the specter, the razor, the stranger, the damsel. And the damsel turned into the gray. Now, I did find a chart. I swear it wasn't because I was trying to min-max the game, but I did find a chart about basically playing the game and how to get the further endings. That wasn't because I was trying to do that. It was because I'm actually doing a small project on Slay the Princess for my friend group. And I was going through the different, like, pulling evidence. Um, so, let's do a new game. The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
So I know we've heard most of this dialogue before. We are still going to listen to it again because, first of all, it has been a hot minute. And second of all, it helps us remember where we are in this story.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Also, let me know in chat if there is double audio, because I don't have headphones in right now. I don't feel like it. Hmm. The end of the world, what you're talking about? Have you ever considered that? I honestly don't remember what I even selected last time. Can't someone else do this?
Unfortunately, you're the only one who can pull this off. I don't make the rules. I wish I did, but I don't.
My guy, this is literally your world. What do you mean you don't make the rules? Have you maybe considered that I'm okay with the world ending?
Of course I haven't. Why would I even consider that? Nobody wants the world to end. I mean, maybe some people do, like nihilists, or very, very evil people, but surely you're not one of those, right?
I mean, I am a very chaotic individual, but without the world, there's not really a place for me to be chaotic. So, um, forget it. I'm not doing this. I'm not gonna kill her.
Are you serious? No, you have to do it.
Why do I have to do anything? Look, I'll go to the cabin and I'll talk to her. And if she's as bad as you say she is, then maybe I'll slay her. But I'm not committing to anything until I've had the chance to meet her face to face.
Then I guess we'll just have to see what happens. But a word of warning. If you go in prepared to hear her out, she could easily trap you in her web of lies. And the more you listen to her honeyed words, the harder it'll be to pull yourself out. Then each and every one of us is doomed.
Each and every one of us. As far as I'm aware, there's only the three of us here.
So sure, go, talk to her. See how that turns out for all of us. You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
Oh my god, I forgot that when you choose that story option, you don't get a word of warning. She will lie. She will cheat. She will do anything in her power to stop you. Don't listen to a word she says.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Well, I'm not sure you do either, narrator. I guess we're just going to proceed into the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Okay, so Because I want to get some different princesses and go down different paths. Last time we got the tower, the razor, the specter, the damsel, and I'm forgetting which other one. So the two that I definitely want to go for are the nightmare and the witch. I want to go for the beast, but I don't remember how to get that. Same goes for other one. Do I not remember how to get? The adversary. I don't remember how to get that one. So I think we're gonna go for the witch first, which means we are going to leave the blade.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life.
I don't fall for her already. All you've heard is her voice. You don't even know what she's like, my guy.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
I'm playing a dangerous game no matter what I choose, dear narrator.
Good.
I'm not gonna say anything.
You're still listening to reason. It would be better if you had a weapon,
Oh,
but
shut up.
you may still be able to do what needs to be done.
I just didn't like the voice options.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
I just remembered another one of the endings we did not get was the prisoner.
She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone? I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
Hold on, let's talk a bit first.
Okay.
What are you going to do if I let you out of here?
The princess hesitates before responding. She doesn't know. She's been down here too long to have any idea of what she'd do in another life. She knows what she'd do. She's just searching for whatever answer she thinks you want to hear.
Are you looking for the truth, or are you looking for the right answer? Because with the dynamic we have going on here, I don't think the specifics of what I do really matter. It's not like you'd believe me.
If I'm the first person you've seen in a while, what have you been eating or drinking?
I don't see what that has to do with anything.
I'm trying to see how you're still alive.
This is the only time this is ever going to happen, but I agree with the princess. That's hardly relevant. Okay, but actually, what has she been eating? She has to eat, right?
Exactly my point. Okay, I'm going to get you out of here. Just don't make me regret this.
You're only making this more difficult.
Thank you, and you won't. I promise.
You're making a huge mistake.
Oh, shut up, narrator.
No, you're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
So that's another thing with this game. Is it's all about your imagination. If you can imagine that you can pull her wrist out, you can. That's what happened in the damsel route. But here the narrator's putting it into your mind that you can't. You can't imagine it. You can't fathom doing it. Therefore, you are not able to. I really like the word choice. It feels so subtle, yet it is so precise, which I really like.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
No, I don't.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the camp.
I'm going to check upstairs. Maybe the key's still lying around somewhere up there. And if not, maybe I can at least find something to break you free.
Okay, I'll be here. Good luck.
Make a break for it! Run, run, run! I'm joking.
Make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
Oh god, it's not like I've heard that before. Anyway.
Someone else here.
I'm gonna try the door.
Try the door. It's locked from the outside.
Hey, let me out of here.
Your shouts and pleas are met with silence. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
Return to the bottom of the stairs.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
Who said it's that big of a mess?
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
Once again, if you can imagine it, it can happen. I'm accidentally crushing a peanut. Because I was eating trail mix earlier and I dropped a couple of peanuts on my bed.
She barely hesitates,
I forgot about that.
placing her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf. As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal.
And if you can't tell, the trigger warnings are in the game for a reason.
It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now. Or we could use it to free her.
We will be using it to free her. See, I wish there was an option in this game, which there isn't, and I think it's on purpose, which was to pick the blade, pick the lock with the blade. Cause like, I like lock picking shit. I think it's cool. I've been watching some of the lock picking here on YouTube recently. I do know how to pick up some locks. It kind of depends on the lock and the complexity of it. I'm not very good at it though. I also just like the non-violentness of that, which I think is kind of the entire reason why they don't have that as an option here.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
We are going to save the princess
Fine.
through what I wish was picking the lock instead of cutting it off.
Judgment. You place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place. You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal? No, she didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground.
Drip, drip, drip. Fun facts with Sing Out Live, because I know lots of forensics things, because I took a class! Sorry, I have problems. So, fun fact, there are lots of different types of blood spurts. So, what if it's from, like, an arterial wound versus, like, a simple drip versus when you're walking drip and stuff like that. Like, it's cool.
How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Yeah, honestly, that is the concerning part. Like, you just ripped your fucking arm off, and you're here like, yep, I'm good, it's happy, I'm good, thank you. Bitch, how?
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
I mean, what if you don't get out? Okay, I'll shut up. Let's approach the locked door.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I can't just let her escape into the world.
Okay, so, comments here. I'm making this call out because I know I've talked about this, about the idea of the character you're playing as having DID, OSDD, but more along the lines of, like, because, like, for example, here, the narrator is able to take control and manipulate what is happening. Which, like, a narrator shouldn't be able to do. They should be able to manipulate the surroundings, but not necessarily you. You guys can't see this, but I'm getting very animated with my hands, because this matters to me. The same way the other voices can sometimes jump in and take control of what's happening. Like, it's like, there's, by the way, if you can't tell, this is the presentation I was talking about for my friends about this game, is I'm making this whole presentation about how the main character, the protagonist of this game, has, like, the idea of OCD, basically is a system. And there are so many different things, between there being something traumatic happening and that creating another voice, which is like another alter. And you guys will remember in the Spectre route, when the Spectre, the princess, when she's the Spectre, possesses you, basically, she comments that all the voices are like broken shards of glass on the ground. And the voice of the hero literally acknowledges that he's a broken piece of glass. He's like, well, if I'm broken glass, what about the others? And I just think, I just think it's cool. Like, a lot of the psychology in this game, so cool. Whether it was meant to be that way or not. And, like, one of the things I like is I've started watching a therapist play through this game. Because, obviously, he knows a lot more about psychology than I do. It's not even like I'm a psychology major or even a minor in college. I have not taken a single psychology class. I just find it a little bit interesting. Yeah. Anyway, mini right over. Let's keep playing.
As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade.
Oh my god, if you look at the tip of the dagger, there's blood on it. Like, on the cursor. Aww. I was about to say that's cute, but honestly, that's probably a concerning thing to say.
Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just Just do that. Watch me.
What are you doing?
We are not going to fight the narrator on this, by the way. We are going to kill her because I believe that sends us down the path of the witch. Right. Sorry, I just had to stop and think because I was about to say the beast, but I don't think this is the beast, and I don't think it's the adversary, and I don't think it's the prisoner. Slay the princess. We can warn her because this is a different set of 5 than last time. But we're gonna slay her.
Okay, there's no going back now. I'm with you to the end. You bring the blade down to strike at the princess's heart. But she's fast. She ducks to the floor, your blade narrowly grazing her backside. Slaying her won't be easy now that she's free.
We could have gotten out of here together. Were you just lying to me this whole time? I don't know what's come over you, but if I have to kill you, then I'll kill you. Do you think I need both of my arms to do that?
Oh, definitely not. I have a friend who is one arm, who almost murdered my friend as a joke. For legal reasons, that is a joke. He took his limp sleeve and, like, was wrapping it around my friend's neck because, he had his sweatshirt on. Because he was like, stop it! Don't say that! And shit like that. My friends and I would be chaotic. Like, trust me, you don't need both arms to kill a person.
She pounces on you with the same animal ferocity she used to tear through her arm.
Hold up, I'm grabbing my mints. I want my yummy mints.
But you have a weapon. You raise the blade, digging it under her ribs, aiming directly for the heart.
Mint yummy. I like mints.
You feel her claws in your throat, then her teeth, somehow sharp enough to pull apart your flesh and sinew with ease.
She now has claws and, like, really sharp, like, canine teeth. Even her nose looks like a little cat nose.
You collapse to the floor, your body unresponsive as your blood pools on the ground beneath you. She stares down at your ravaged form, eyes shining in the darkness, dress stained in red as her blood and yours both seep into the fabric. If we're lucky, the wound you managed to inflict will be enough to at least delay her escape from this place. If we're very lucky, it will kill her before she can reach the...
Ah, fuck, did not mean to do that. It will kill her before she can reach the outside world. There we go, finish the sentence.
It can't just end like this, right? As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. I'm sorry, but it's over. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Yeah, we got the witch.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu.
A terrible sense of deja vu? No, you don't have that. This is the first time either of us have been here. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. Brilliant. We need to keep our cards close to our chest, and I'm not sure we can trust him.
The opportunist.
You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. Did I say I'm not sure we can trust him? Slip of the tongue. Bit of the old brain fog. I meant to say that we should probably head over to the cabin and slay that princess. We already know we can't trust her, so let's get on with the show.
This is more than just deja vu, though. I'm pretty sure this whole thing literally just happened.
We could go back and forth on this forever, and it won't get you any closer to doing your job and saving the world. So let's just agree to disagree.
Agree to disagree about literally... Whatever. Let's assume I'm telling the truth. And all of this really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything?
Those are two very different questions, but fine. I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. If you're back here, I'm assuming you died, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me. We were just weighing our options in a morally ambiguous situation. You can't blame us for weighing our options. I can if you failed to slay the princess, which you apparently did. So great. Congratulations. You've been given another chance to actually do this right. And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
Didn't have any consequences. The whole world reset. I'm sorry, I need to shut up. I'm pretty sure that is just the next line.
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. You were killed by the princess and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me.
As I said, I might like this game a little bit too much. Oh dear God.
Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely?
I just got called out for yapping a lot on a server. Okay, princesses, am I right? Hi, Dylan.
If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died?
After I died, the world kept moving on just like real life. Because aren't games real life? Anyway, let's keep going.
Do you think the people there lived happily
Yep.
ever after?
Mm-hmm.
Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would?
Or do you think she fucking died because I fucking stabbed her? Stabby, stabby.
That's a very good point. This princess character seems like a lot of trouble, and if you think about it, actually slaying her probably breaks us out of this cycle, right? We don't want to be stuck here forever, do we?
Yeah, this game is indeed real life. It's a documentary of my life. So, Dylan, are you saying you're this bird person who often has to make some moral decisions? Who may or may not be a system? And the princess. By the way, it's your fault, fucker. I'm into this game. You better not be sorry, because I love it. By the way, I'm on route for the, I'm on the witch right now. So, I know you like the thorn, I think, but yeah. Yeah, I shaved on most of the feathers at a wild appearance in high school. I love witch. I know you do. And I can't remember if you also specifically love thorn. I don't know if I'm going to get thorn or not. But right now, I'm just on the witch path.
You're laying it on a little thick, aren't you? Laying it on a little thick? What are you talking about? I'm sharing my honest opinions.
Honest opinions. Witch and thorn are both right, yeah. Actually, hold up. It just occurred to me that we're not going to be able to see the princess's text. So let me do this. And then this. I'm sorry, but we are going to be cutting off a little bit more of the dialogue box. Sorry. And Skittles. I'm sorry, Skittles. I might have to turn off your image for the stream. I'm sorry.
What matters is that almost
Actually, hold
everyone
on.
seems to be on the same page. So whenever you're ready, you can stop dawdling, get to the cabin, and save the world.
We get tiny Skittles. Let's talk about this princess. I'm sorry. I'm just curious how many dialogue options I can get through right now.
Just be quick about it.
Okay. She killed me by ripping me to pieces. That's not what happened. That's not what happened. That feels like it's the razor. That feels like it's the razor. I'm gonna go with this. Who locked her in that basement? What is this place?
People locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate things.
She killed me last time around. How can I make sure that doesn't happen again?
Like I said, if she killed you, it was probably because you didn't listen to me. Don't talk to her, don't trust her, just go in, do your job, and save the world.
You're being cagey. What aren't you telling me?
I've told you everything you need to know. Going into more detail would just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation and make your job more difficult. If you want us to stand a chance against her, we need to be armed with information. What is she really capable of? How are we supposed to stop her? Not to sound like a broken record, but the less you know about her, the better things will go for all of us. I know it sounds like I'm hiding something, but you're just going to have to take me at my word.
You are hiding things from me, first of all. And second of all, the less you know about her, the better things will go for all of us. That's because the more I know her, the less likely I am to kill her, which goes against what you want. So you are manipulating the situation to go exactly the way you want it to.
I don't think either of you really need to press the man on this. He wants us to slay the princess, so why would he have anything to hide? He seemed like a nice guy to me.
He seems hella manipulative to me.
I appreciate the vote of confidence, but you should really stop wasting time chatting amongst yourselves in the woods. So we could move this along.
If people locked her away, why couldn't they slay her? Why is this falling on me?
Look, I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because you're special. You're the only person capable of doing this. Call it a prophecy, if that helps, but it's just the way things are. Oh, I didn't know we were special.
Everyone is special. Just because you're special doesn't mean you're fated to fucking murder someone. Everyone is special in their own unique and individual way. Like, literally, if you want to know just how special and unique people are, literally, oh my god, I'm going so sciencey today. Like, literally, looking at someone's DNA, the only way someone is going to have the exact DNA as you is if you have an identical twin sibling. Like, that is the only way to have the exact same DNA. And even then, I can still mutate so that they are different. At least slightly. Which makes every individual person unique and special in all of their own different ways. Like, don't just throw around the word special like it is a logical explanation why you're getting asked to murder someone. Anyway.
Of course you're special. Why else would you be here?
That goes the same for the princess, for you, for everyone in existence.
Good point. That really explains almost everything. I'm not so sure about that. You know, you're right. But it explains almost everything.
No, it doesn't! It explains literally nothing! Anyway. That's all. Actually, no! She didn't rip me to pieces, but to quote you from last time around, she's just a princess. Why was she able to rip me apart with her bare hands?
She is just a princess. Whatever you think happened to you last time, just get it out of your head before you get to the cabin, and you'll be fine.
Another thing. Just get it out of your head before you get to the cabin and you'll be fine. Because If we think something can happen, it can. Like, once again, if we think we can slip the princess's arm out of the chains, we're able to. That's all.
Great. Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
Let's proceed to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do anything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't listen to a word she says.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Don't believe that, don't listen.
Don't worry, I think we've taken that lesson to heart at this point. You can trust us to get the job done.
Let's proceed into the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is a mess of twisted roots. The walls a chaotic weave of knotted wood that, almost as if by accident, just happens to resemble a room. The floor is damp and earthy, and the only furniture of note is a slab of mud in the shape of a shelf, with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
This whole cabin is different than
Very
last time.
different. Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess. So focus up. A lot's riding on this.
You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall.
That's because there isn't a mirror. There's the muddy shelf, the blade sitting on the muddy shelf, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here. There's definitely a mirror, but he says there isn't one. That's got to count for something, right?
I trust my eyes. Why would he lie about there not being a mirror? What's the point?
Come on now. He's pretty much in charge here. When have authority figures ever lied about it? If there were a mirror in this cabin, we were supposed to look at it, he would have told us about it.
Not unless he doesn't want us to.
Exactly. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would a mirror even do? That you waste time preening yourself instead of doing what needs to be done.
Let's approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny.
Let's wipe the mirror clean.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. Well, at least we can all agree now that there's nothing to see here. Case closed. Good work, everyone.
That doesn't explain what it is, where it went, where did it come from, where did it go, where did it come from, Conai Joe, anyway. Oh shit. Hey Dylan, you still in chat? Should I take the blade? If you're still in chat, should I take the blade? I kind of want to take it. I don't trust her to not murder me.
You take the blade from the shelf. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. Well, if we're grabbing a weapon, we should probably keep it hidden behind our backs. She doesn't have to know we have it. That's not actually a bad idea.
Let's enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase dug into the muddy earth below. The ceiling is thick with roots that hang like locks of tangled hair. The weak starlight from the cabin windows behind you can barely penetrate the gloom here, only illuminating the edges of an opening below. It shines in the darkness like some kind of massive maw waiting to swallow you up into the earth. The air smells of dirt and copper. It's thick and wet, as if your lungs are being coated in mud with each intake of breath. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her voice skitters up from below.
Something nasty finds itself on my stairs. Come on down. Don't be scared. I probably won't bite.
What do you mean you won't bite? Hello?
I recognize that voice as easily as I recognized your nervous little footsteps coming up the path. I know who you are, and I remember what you've done.
See? She knows us. Is this enough for you to believe what we've been saying? Maybe, but you shouldn't let that cloud your judgment. She's just a princess. As long as you remember that and remain focused, slaying her will be easy. She seems friendly enough. Maybe we can talk our way out of this whole situation. You can't. Unless you slay her right away, she's going to break free and end the world. There's no reasoning with what she is. Look, I'm just throwing ideas out there. I like to think out loud. I'm the kind of guy who likes a discussion. Don't we want to hear what everyone has to say before making any big decisions? Do you want to hear what everyone has to say? Or do you just want to hear yourself talk?
Talk, 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 talk. I like to talk. I actually hate hearing this out of my own voice, which is ironic because I stream. That's one of the reasons I don't like make videos and post them. Cause I like don't want to have to hear my own voice as I edit them. I think that's one of the reasons I stopped editing the Minecraft videos that Taggy and I were playing. Because I don't like hearing myself talk.
You need to stop lingering. Your task is to slay the princess, not endlessly debate about what to do with the princess. Fine, fine. You're the boss.
He's not the boss. He's an asshole.
Thank you. You descend the basement steps, entering the dark room below. You can just make out the shape of the princess in the gloom. She's huddled against the far wall, her eyes bright and glaring from amid the thick roots.
And there you are, one hand tucked away behind your back, gripping that sharp, sharp blade, no doubt.
That's no fair. How would you know that?
So, we've dropped the pretenses.
She's got a tail. And she's got the little cat mouth.
Good.
She's acting like she already knows you. I guess what you said back in the woods really was true. That's pretty sharp. How'd you figure that one out?
Maybe unlike you, we are not liars.
Call it deductive reasoning.
You're liars and thieves like his father, like his son will be too. Oh, why bother? I'm the witch. You're the world. Sorry, I live into the woods. I'm sorry. I'm also sorry if that got really loud. But it's a good song to belt. It's the last midnight. It's the last curse. It's the last midnight. Everybody goes boom, squish. Actually, I think that time is boom, splat. Anyway. I just wanted to call that out.
Well, you seem to be great at
Stabby,
You don't
stabby.
remember us, do you?
Stab. Cut the hair. I think the princess could look really cute with short hair. Anyway.
No, I don't. But you and the princess clearly have a shared reality, even if I'm not a part of it. I won't waste time fighting you on something that's clearly true. You fought us on it back in the woods. That was when the only perspectives we had were yours and mine. I'm just glad we could put all this behind us.
Once again, calling her
Is
perspectives.
it all behind us? Just focus on the task at hand. I don't care if you've been here before, and I don't care if you think you'll go somewhere else after this. My world is on the line right now, so I'd appreciate it if you would take this seriously and slay her. Let's chat her up a bit first. Maybe we can find a middle ground where everyone's happy.
So here's the deal. I don't think I'm gonna go through a full run today. I think I'm just gonna do this run and this storyline, and then I think I'm gonna do the nightmare, and I think that's gonna be it for today.
Don't talk to her. You're just going to make things more difficult than they have to be.
Well, I seem to remember you having a tongue.
Um. Let's see. Listen, I'm sorry about last time.
Ooh, smart. Let's apologize. Get us back on the right foot.
Oh, you're sorry. Isn't that nice? You're such a gracious little monster. If you're sorry, then let me out of here. Prove it.
Don't worry, the blade isn't for you, or not for killing you. We've got to get you out somehow, right?
Oh, I don't need you to cut me out.
The princess grins as the chains fall from her wrist. She could have gotten out of those the whole time. That sneaky little... A woman after my own heart, really. She knows how to hold her cards close to her chest. This is why she can't just be abandoned here. If left to her own devices, she'll find a way out. Now stop her.
Look, I know. Things got messy last time, but I think there's something bigger than both of us at work. We should team up.
I suppose you didn't come into my hovel of your own accord, did you? All right. I suppose I could team up. I need a way out after all. And unfortunately, you're the only one I have.
Seems to me like she's offering a mutually beneficial arrangement. We should take it. Do you know what the word mutually means? Because it sounds to me like she's offering an arrangement that benefits her and her alone.
I don't want to hurt you, but there's clearly some broken trust. Take this as a gesture of my goodwill. I'm going to give her my blade.
You can't be serious. As do I.
Oh, wait, fuck. Go back one. Shit. You can't be serious. Now, hold on. We should put this to a vote. The blade is one of the most valuable assets. I can't just give it to her. What if she uses it to kill us? I vote no. There we go.
Abstain? You abstain. She's going to kill us if we give it to her.
This isn't a democracy. We're giving her the blade.
You're going to get everyone killed. You know that, right? But of course you do. You toss the blade at the princess's feet.
Democracy's dead.
She eyes it with suspicion before kneeling down to pick it up.
I wouldn't have done that. Why did you?
Because I'm trying to put us on equal footing emotionally.
She creeps forward, taking one cautious step at a time till you and she are face to face.
What do you think happens now?
I'm assuming you stab me, but I'm hoping we escape. If you're like someone I know, you're probably gonna kill me. You're beautiful. I want to actually see if you can do it. Do it. We're both scared and we're both hurting. If one of us doesn't make a change, we'll probably kill each other forever. Do you want that? I don't. We can be better than this. Right now, that's what I'm leaning towards. So I gave you. I chose last time and granted it. So now it's your time to choose. I also like that, but I'm gonna do this one. We're both scared and we're both hurting. If one of us doesn't make a change, we'll probably kill each other forever. Do you want that? Because I don't. We can be better than this.
Her shoulders tense and her eyes dart away.
This is another trick. You're trying to sow doubt, but it's not going to work on me.
And then
Fuck.
she buries the blade in your heart. What? No. No, come on, that's not right. I told you. This is what she was going to do. Glee dances across her face as you fall to the ground.
I did it. I got you. You...
The princess seems to tremble, her smile fading quickly, replaced with concern. Her nervous eyes brim with tears.
Why? Why did you let me do this?
I already told you why. Because I thought we could break the endless cycle of death. Also, before we go into the thorn, because I'm assuming that's what's coming up, I'm going to do a quick bathroom break and we're going to pause stream.
But you don't have the strength to respond, nor do you have the time. Everything goes dark, and you die.
I ate something I shouldn't have for lunch. At least let me rephrase that. Past life gambit handed power to a suspicious character.
You're on a path in the woods. I can't believe she actually stabbed us.
I didn't take my lactate with lunch and I'm regretting it, so, where's my text? Text. Hey everyone, I'll be right back. Yeah. Rah, I'm back. Okay. Sorry, I'm like putting back on my brace. Yes, I know. I have my brace back on. That is because problems are popping back up.
I told you not to give that away. I told you it would come around to bite us. I voted against it.
Sorry, one of my friends just did a Discord server that he's never online. Sorry, I just had to call him out. Anyway. Anyway.
Yeah, we know. You already got your I told you so's in while we were bleeding out. I just wanted to make sure that everyone here knows that I was and am on the right side of that argument.
What do you mean the right side of the argument? There are so many arguments, and there's never a right side to an argument. There might be the more accurate side or the less emotional side. You choose whatever you think you're going to win. It does not matter what your personal beliefs are.
Oh, you're far from being on the right side of anything. You're fixated on the past, whereas what you should be is fixated on the future. Oh, a visionary. I like it. Tell me more.
Was that the smitten?
Gladly,
Fuck.
my dear fellow, by cruelly turning on the princess in her moment of vulnerability, we made ourselves an enemy. But by mastering our fear and insecurity and handing over our power, we've begun a journey to something so much deeper. I like journeys. Traveling is a bit of a passion of mine. It makes me so relatable. Now, where are we off to? Well, if we're lucky, it's a journey to love. She hates us. Does she? She hesitated before stabbing us to death. Maybe she won't be as keen to betray us this time. We've already proven to her that we can change. So maybe she'll realise that things don't have to end in violence. You know, maybe you're right. In which case, I suppose the only thing to do is to get back to the cabin and give it another try. Give what another try exactly? You are aware I've been listening to you, right? It makes no difference if we conspire in the shadows or bear our intentions with open hearts. We are breaking your cruel cycle and whisking her away to freedom. Oh, are you now? Great, so you've obviously been here before, since you apparently died at least once. Twice, actually. Sure. Twice. Then I'll spare you the little introduction I have planned. You already know about the princess, and clearly you already know that she's dangerous. So don't muck this up. It's bad enough that this isn't your first time through.
This place is different. It keeps changing.
Wonderful. If the woods themselves are changing, then that's all the more reason for you to take this seriously. It would mean your grip on things is slipping, which in turn likely means her influence is spreading. Someone's in the know. I've already said too much. The more information you have, the more difficult your task will be. Don't listen to her, definitely don't free her, and if you can, don't even think about her. You don't have to worry about me. My head's always
Anyway. Hmm. You sure seem to be taking the whole looping thing in stride.
What do you want me to say? It's bad that you've been here before. It's bad for you, it's bad for me, and it's especially bad for the world. The more times you run through this, the more likely it is that you'll fail. You've already failed twice. So you knew this could happen? Theoretically, sure, I knew this could happen, but I was supposed to be the first. I'd really rather not get into it. I don't care about where we came from, and I don't care to discuss the theory of anything. I yearn only to bring her freedom.
Once again, I'd like to...
I'm here to feel, not to think.
I want to point out, we died twice, which is 2 traumatic events. And all of a sudden, we have 2 new voices. Just saying.
Then we can all move on and forget what I said about failure. It's important that you believe in yourself, and the fact you're here probably means that you still have a chance to pull this off and save the world. My world, at least. Sounds like you've probably doomed a couple of others already. I need to stop talking. Think happy thoughts.
We're even now. I'm sure she understands that, but we can see what she has to say for herself when we get to the cabin.
Yes, good. Playing both sides. That's what smart people do, and you're the smartest in the room. I'm not sure it counts as playing both sides if people can hear you doing it. Buddy, you're thinking in far too few dimensions. There's layers to doing this right, and I'm pretty sure the one making the choices gets that. Trust in the plan. Trust in what plan?
Exactly. There is no plan. We're just here. And who even knows where here is?
The decider's plan. Sure, we don't know what the plan is yet, but that's part of the whole trusting thing, isn't it? A good leader knows how and when to keep things secret, and sometimes a good leader even knows to keep things secret from himself.
That's less of a... You don't normally keep things secret from yourself. It's more of your brain keeps them secret from you because trauma. Which, once again, leads into my system theory! Okay, I'll stop screaming.
There isn't a plan, and that's the whole point. We're supposed to be guided by emotion. We're supposed to passionately live in the moment, and I'm
No,
sure
you're
that when
not.
the time comes, those passions will tell us to set our darling princess free.
So, something I'm going to call out here is when you play a game, you have that layer of separation. I am a person. I'm sitting on my bed, looking at a screen, pressing buttons to make the decision. I am not actively in this situation where this is my choice. Because if you think about it, like, realistically, if I were in this situation, I wouldn't kill anyone. I wouldn't, even if I wanted to, which I wouldn't have the guts to do so. I am able to make the decisions from my point here on looking at a screen to go, I'm going to kill this character. Because of the layers of separation. I am able to separate myself. This isn't me. This is the character I am playing. I can make my decisions in this game are more based in logic than they are emotions. Logic.
If I were you, I'd remember what she's done. You know how dangerous she is. You should know that someone like her shouldn't be let loose upon the world.
I want my applesauce. No matter what happens next, it seems like all of our answers are in the cabin. Let's see this through, and let's proceed to the cabin.
It isn't long before you find yourself at the base of the cabin. I think it's clear where everyone stands at this point.
There's less trees. Those look like thorns.
I don't know if I'd say
Which
everyone.
makes sense, seeing as we're literally on the path of the thorn.
You talking about me? I have a position. It's a good one, too. Ignore him. He's just talking for talking's sake. My position is the only one that matters. You know what you have to do.
Oh my god, that is so manipulative! No one else matters, only I do. You sound like a fucking toxic partner. God damn.
The interior of the cabin is hardly an interior at all anymore. The burned out ruins merely suggest the shape of the structure that once stood here, charred wood still reeking of ash. But beneath it lies the fresh smell of spring growth after rain, the promise of new life in the wreckage of the old.
So, this game is like 90% black, white, shades of gray, maybe like a touch of yellowy orange. The only red we've seen so far has been blood. And these flowers. Just say.
The only furniture of note is the crisp shell of what was once a table. A pristine... Wait, this isn't right. This is supposed to be a pristine blade. Why isn't there a pristine blade?
How about because we gave it to the princess?
We gave it to her last time. She can't still have it, can she? Well, it's not here. And if she has it, let me guess. You want to get all chummy with her. Look, as far as I see it, if it's between him and her, I say we side with the one who has the weapon. It's just the smart thing to do. I wouldn't be so hasty. I'm sure the blade will turn up somewhere. She can't have it. That's not how this is supposed to work. If she does have it, that's all the more reason to put our faith in her. We have already shown her our heart. Now she has to show us hers. Unless her heart tells her to stab us, which doesn't seem unlikely. So, yes, I agree. Let's make sure we get on her good side.
Who says she has a good side or a bad side? No one has one specific side. We are three-dimensional people. How do we even get down there? The only thing I see is that mirror.
You're right, the mirror is back. There isn't anywhere for us to go. There isn't a mirror.
I fucking see the mirror! It's right here!
I still don't get his angle here. Either way, I say we take a look. It feels like it's been forever since we've actually seen ourselves. For all we know, our feathers are all out of place. And that's why we haven't yet won her heart. We must put our best face forward.
You are being so... fuck, what's the word? Shallow is not the word I'm looking for. Self-centered isn't either. Like, I guess shallow is the closest word I can think of. Like, people don't necessarily fall for someone just because of how you look. You would fall for someone because of your personality and your actions. Yes, your appearance might have part of it, but it should not be the sole reason. Superficial, that's the word I was looking for. because that is incredibly superficial. Just saying.
Yeah, we can't go around looking disheveled. A real go-getter takes care of his appearance.
That is fair. That I agree with. Well, kind of.
So, is the door to the basement behind the mirror? I promise you there isn't a mirror and there isn't a door to the basement. The entrance is more of a burned out frame than anything else, and it's right there on the far side of the room. Do you really not see it?
I guess let's approach the mirror.
You step forward and approach the scorched entryway leading to the basement, hesitating before you begin the descent. You know what you have to do. Wipe away the grit from the mirror and behold our handsome features. It went away when we touched it last time.
Let's wipe the mirror clean, I guess.
Reach forward and wave your hand to the hollow entrance leading to the basement. You really thought there was a mirror there, didn't you? That can't be good. As if things weren't unpredictable enough. Alas, our fine features remain unseen. We'll just have to trust that she'll find us beautiful as we are.
Someone who really loves you will not care if you don't look good. They will care for you for you. They might prefer if you wear makeup or if you don't, if you have long hair or short. Superficial things. However, even if you're sick and you look like absolute shit, they will still love you and find you beautiful inside.
Well, seems like the only way to go is forward, isn't it? Yes, that's where everything tends to be. Let's just put on a good face and have our wits about us.
Let's enter the basement.
You step through the frame of scorched wood and make your way into the darkness below. The stairs to the basement are covered in a fine layer of gritty ash. The air still feels warm, as if the fires that ruined this place had only recently been extinguished. Yet fresh shoots of thorny branches are already weaving themselves through the soot-covered earth of the walls around you. Their spines point courteously down towards the basement, so you're able to brush past their jagged points with ease. At least on the way down. But you don't need to think about the way back up just yet. That's a matter for after the world's been saved. These thorns are an expression of her pain. I know it. She's calling out for help. Her voice, worn down by pain and suspicion, hobbles up the stairs.
I can't get away from you, can I? You betray me, I kill you, and you come back. You let me kill you, and you come back. I don't know why you let me do that. I don't know what you want from me.
I don't know what I want. I never really chose to come here.
I think you know how this goes. I'm down here and I can't leave. So, come down and talk. It's not like I can stop you.
Let's proceed down the stairs.
You continue down the basement stairs, brushing past the smooth edges of thorns that grow more and more plentiful as you make your way forward. You step out into what was once a vast open cavern, now overrun by briars and prickles and thistles. The space thick with hostile vegetation.
This hurts. Like physically. I just went, oh. When I saw this, because look at her. Like, you can see the blood from the thorns. I have not gotten like a thorn stuck in my skin or anything like that, but I've gotten cat scratches and stuff, and I'm very prone to getting open wounds. It's not fun, and they take forever to heal, and you will be left with the scars for years. And scars can be a constant reminder of what you went through, even if you don't want it to be. Like, I can look at my stomach and see stitches from my surgery. And someday I see those stitches and I go, I'm past that. I made it through that no matter how scared I was, and I survived. And some days I look at them and I go, that time really fucked me up. So, like, I, like, seeing the princess like this, like, it hurts knowing, like, lasting side effects and stuff.
At the heart of it all, encased in a tight weave of vines, is the princess. Her bloody, trembling hands clutching a pristine blade.
Did you know this was going to happen to me? Are you here to watch me suffer? Are you here to laugh?
Yeah, I'm here to laugh. No, I am not here to laugh. I'm not here to laugh. I'm here to free you if you'll let me. Maybe. I can cut you free, but I'll have to keep me the blade. Reach for the blade. You're in a prison of your own making. I broke our cycle of events. If you still want to wallow in it, be my guest. No. You can see the hurt in her face. I guess I don't have anything left to say to you once again. No. Fine, if you're going to be like that, I'm going to leave. Have a nice life. I'm not here to laugh. I'm here to free you if you'll let me.
I want to trust you.
Her grip tightens on the blade.
Trust is not easily given. It has to be earned. And we have no reason to have earned her trust up until this point.
But you're hiding something, aren't you? Why would you help me if you weren't helping yourself?
You're not the only one who yearns for freedom. There's nothing I can say to change your mind. I'm not changing her mind. I am not trying to. There is no need to change her. And she shouldn't feel like she needs to change. You're not the only one who yearns for freedom. I'm as trapped as you are. I think we need to leave together.
The princess clutches the blade closer to her chest.
That sounds nice. I'm so tired of the bad blood between us. But it's hard to let it go. You've hurt me.
And you've hurt me, yet here I am, willing to help.
Her eyes dart away from yours for a brief moment.
Once again, trust is not something you can just willfully give.
And I've also hurt you.
Can I take the blade now?
Her eyes briefly meet yours, then dart back to the floor. She hangs her head in resignation.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna reach for the blade then.
You reach towards her bloodied hands, laying your palm on her trembling fingers. For a moment, she clutches it even tighter, her knuckles going white with the effort. But then the tension fades. Her grip finally loosens and she allows you to take the weapon. You carefully pull it free from the thorns, though they scrape at your skin, leaving red trickles of fresh blood all along your arms.
Sometimes a sacrifice like that is completely okay. It's okay to hurt yourself in the process of in the process of helping others, as long as you don't hurt yourself too gravely.
She trusts us. She trusts us. Doesn't that set your heart aflutter? Yeah, a little. It could just be nerves. Being this close to her does bring back unpleasant memories, but I don't know, it doesn't feel bad. It feels good. Like we're special to her.
Also, I'm quickly checking how long I've been live for, because it's been 90 minutes. I'm not going to do another run. It's literally just going to be this one, because we made it to the thorn.
We are special to have gained an ounce of trust from a maiden so guarded. Now all that remains is to free her from her bindings. Yeah, let's do it. Let's show her how much both of us have changed. Or, hear me out, we slay her right here, right now. She's never been so helpless, and if we don't take advantage of that, we may never get another chance. see that the lines have been drawn. It's 2 against 1. It's 2 against 2. You don't count. And why shouldn't he count? Because he's clearly not one of us.
Are you sure? No one really knows.
Doesn't matter. He's been with us the whole time. He should get a say.
So, did you mean it? Or was I a fool to hand my life to you?
Cut her free, so the princess. I just wanted my blade back. You're on your own. Okay, so I really I really want to do cut her free. Like, that is what I would do in this situation. That's what I want to do, because look at her. However, I don't know what happens if you slay the princess or if you turn around and leave. And I kind of want to find out. If there's anyone in chat, go ahead and put your opinions what you think I should do. But if no one puts anything, I think I'm just going to cut her free. I'm going to give chat a moment or two in case people would like to type their responses. I'm going to drink some water, and this is where I say chat. Don't forget to stay hydrated, everyone. Okay. Well, no one's really messaging, so I think I'm going to save the princess. Let's cut her free.
Yes, what a good idea. Let's cut her free. Oh, so you're suddenly team free her? You can't just switch sides as soon as we make a decision. I can do whatever I want, and I believe with my whole heart that this is the right course of action. Let's free this princess. Everyone deserves a chance of redemption. Let him join us and be merry. We are all united by our passion.
The opportunist only wants to be right. That is all he cares about.
That's right. What he said. We've already given him a chance of redemption. And who says I don't deserve another? I really mean it this time. I'm wrong. So I want to help you.
No, you're not! You literally didn't even admit that you're wrong! You just suddenly switch sides.
And I have no problem with that. Welcome to the team. You're one of us now. One of the good guys. Take the blade to the thorny vines imprisoning the princess, and she flinches, relaxing only slightly as the blade slices into the thick vegetation rather than her arm. And she flinches again as the last of the vines is cut away, as if, after all of that, she's still expecting you to turn on her and stab her in the heart.
After all, this is what she did to
You're
us.
not going to do that, are you? Still, all it would take is a single slip of the blade.
Because that's what she did to us last time.
Such a pathetic attempt at distraction and subterfuge. Our blade is a dashing sword, and every dashing sword is an extension of its hero. It won't slip. You're right. He can't even make it slip, can he? He's a bit of a nobody. Good thing I've been on your side of all this since the beginning. The princess falls into your arms, tears streaking down her cheeks. I can't believe you're making me describe this. I hate you.
You're not the only one.
You actually meant it. You rescued me.
Well, yeah. Is that slip on me? I mean princess. Yes, except I'm not. I'm only doing this one route with the thorn because I'm getting tired, and once again, I'm trying to get back into streaming, but my health has to come first. And my dad is hopefully bringing me to urgent care later to help with a long-term problem. So, stream's not gonna go for much longer, sadly.
Do you see the way she's looking at us? Kiss her. Kiss her now before the moment ends.
What did she say? I already forgot. Actually, Minute, you rescued me. Of course I did.
She smiles, her hand slipping into yours, and the two of you rush to the basement stairs.
Take as much time as you need, thanks. Yeah, I've just had, like, a lot of my physical ailments are coming back, like, with chronic pain. I've got weak ankles. I'm back in the brace while gaming. And then my dad's bringing me to urgent care later for a different problem that's been happening for months, and no doctor has been taking me seriously. Like, I'm doing what I can, and I worked a lot this week. I worked 8 hours Sunday, 8 hours Monday, 5 hours Tuesday, and then 8 hours, which was yesterday. Spray from a crazy side for now. Thank you. Like, I've already worked, like, 4 days in a row. Almost, that was what, 29 hours this week, plus biking to work almost every day. And it got bad enough that yesterday when I got home, I could barely walk. I'd, like, stand up and my legs would start to buckle. I slept until, like, 1 p.m. today. Because my body needed time to recover, and I'm still struggling physically. So, besides when I'm working, I'm not doing much else other than sleeping. Because, like, my body's physically struggling.
You should have kissed her, you fool. It was the perfect moment.
It might have been the perfect moment, but at the same time, this kind of falls into, I'm forgetting what it's called. It's not, fuck, what is it called? What am I thinking of? Stockholm Syndrome. This is not Stockholm Syndrome. Because Stockholm Syndrome is where you fall in love with your character. This is, I'm forgetting the term of it, but it's like when you're manipulated into falling for someone because they're like the rescuer. That's kind of what's happening. So you shouldn't try to force yourself onto her. And I'm going to call this out because people often mess up Stockholm Syndrome. Beauty and the Beast is not a case of Stockholm Syndrome. Belle, yes, she does slowly fall for the Beast, but it's not like because she's stuck with him. It's because he genuinely is trying to make the change for her. Versus Rapunzel has Stockholm Syndrome because she loves Mother Gothel, who's been actively cruel to her because that's who she knows.
Shameful, really, that the same thorns that so graciously allowed you downstairs are now blocking your only way out. Please, after all the trials we've been through, do you really think a few measly thorns can stop us? Love is an even more powerful weapon than our blade.
You can actually see the stairs, and as you move, like, you can see the lines.
We cut through those other vines just fine. They're only thorns. I'm not afraid of getting a few scrapes.
That's fair. Cat scratches, am I right?
I'm not even sure we need to do any cutting. We can just move them out of the way. What a pathetic showing, really.
If you imagine it, it can happen.
A few pointy sticks can't keep us down here. We're both meant for so much more than this.
Yeah.
Would you step out of this cabin with her? The world ends. Do you hear me? What did the world ever do to you to deserve this?
Hey guys, did my stream glitch for a moment? I'm asking because I got a little notification in the corner telling me OBS disconnected and reconnected. Am I still live? A tiny bit? Okay. I just wanted to make sure everything was still, like, actually working. Fuck, it disconnected again. And I can't spell. Am I, can I be perceived? Hello? Oh my god, I hate this. I guess this is my phone, my Wi-Fi, my laptop telling me it's time to end stream. My laptop is actually getting really hot despite the external fan. I was gonna do a little bit of chatting after we got to the end of the thorn, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to with how my laptop is.
We'll weave something new together. Something better. You and the princess hesitate at the cabin door. This is your last chance. We've already made our decision.
We're finally leaving here together, aren't we? And all we had to do was trust each other. It wasn't easy, but I'm glad we finally could.
Me too. I didn't mean to do that. Let's step into our freedom. Turning over and work through some issues and learn to trust again.
Open the door and step out into a new day, you irredeemable murderers.
And despite her scars, she's still strong.
What do we do now? Where's everything going? Why is it so cold?
And that's kind of what depression feels like sometimes. Everything feels like it's going great, and then all of a sudden, it's all gone, and you just feel emotionally numb and cold and distant. I haven't had a lot of those days lately, and I'm very grateful for that. You do not have an opportunity to respond. Something has taken her away, and it's left something else in her place. Did you play Doki Doki Literature Club on stream before? No, I don't even have Doki Doki Literature Club. In fact, I'm only recently just now watching someone play it for the first time. I don't think I could play it on stream because some of the topics in that game are actually very triggering for me. A little spoiler warning about DDLC, but you do witness suicide in that game, and the way that it is done, like this game, you stab yourself with a knife, and it's not particularly graphic, whereas in DDLC you full on see the character hanging, and one of the other characters describes some shit in depth about it that makes it even worse. And that was almost very triggering to me watching someone play that. I don't think I would be able to hold myself together on stream playing that. And I would rather not have a panic attack, flashbacks, basically a PTSD episode on stream. So I've not played it on stream, and I frankly do not plan on playing it on stream. I did consider getting it because it is a really cool game, and I like the puzzles and the meta-ness of it. However, for my own mental health, I don't think I will be. It's a really cool game, though. I highly recommend watching someone else playing it or getting the game for yourself.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror. Why is it here? Why now?
The narrator is gone.
It is. Does that mean the world ended? We're top of the packing order now. Right, boys? The villain vanquished.
I don't know where she went, and I don't know how I'd even go about looking for her.
Does this mean we won? Right. She's gone. It's just us and that awful thing. I can't believe she was taken away from us. The nerve.
I think I'm supposed to look at the mirror.
There's something dreadful about it. I don't think you should. Yes, I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preen for a while? That can't hurt, right? If they think it's bad, I'm with them.
Yeah, the game can also cause PTSD or traumatize people. Yeah, I already have PTSD. And yeah, no, it could definitely traumatize people if you don't know what you're getting into. This was a game that, because I've talked about Dylan with this. Dylan was the one who got me into this game. He was like, you should play, this is a game you should play blind. I was like, okay, but what are the triggers? He's like, here's a list. And I've read through the list, and I'm like, okay. Some of these are legit triggering things for me, so this is something I would need to watch before I play. Playing Class of 09. I really wanted to play that. My friend told me not to because he knows my triggers and stuff like that. Not only did he tell me to not play it, he said it was bad enough to not even watch people play. Binding of Isaac. I had someone tell me, like, once again, watch someone play it before you do. I did not do it this time because I had another friend said I would probably be fine and he would give me warnings as things came up. Like, some games, it even depends on the day how bad it will. And I know there's warnings before the game that literally says, like, if you have anxiety or depression, this can worsen symptoms and stuff like that. Like, it is a really cool game. Don't get me wrong. I love it. It is so cool. But it is something I feel like because, like, once again, when I stream, I have to put up some layer of separation. Yes, I love sharing stories about things I've done, things I've participated, things with my life. However, I have to keep that layer of separation for privacy. And it wouldn't be, like, and the same way, like, for safety reasons, I don't go ahead and share personal details. The same way, it wouldn't be really safe for me to, like, play the game and then get triggered on screen. Stuff like that.
I'm begging you, don't do this.
The mirror never scared you before.
It's different now. It feels, I don't know, final.
You approach the mirror. Let's gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. It's you. Sorry, I'm like leaning into my laptop and I'm like cranking the brightness because I want to see as much as like the character as possible. You see the arm reaching. You see an arm covering your face. You see the glowing eyes. I see a vague head shape like here, but it looks like it could extend, but I think that's just like reflection. Like your shoulders. So you're like very broad shoulders. You can see some feathers up here and here too. You are alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. Let's proceed to the cabin. You're at the cabin. Let's approach her.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
The gift of a fragile vessel?
Yes, nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond, perspectives to make my own. This one yearns for connection she feels she doesn't deserve. Even when shown compassion, she hid herself away. She will make for a cautious heart.
She sounds like someone who has been through a lot of trauma and is trying to heal but is struggling. That's that's coming from someone similar.
Warn her. She isn't alone anymore.
I'm gonna not do too many of these because once again we've asked a lot of these. Let her out of there.
she was going to return to me.
I also think it's cool if you watch. These hands guide her head. This hand opens and closes her mouth, and this hand is causing her to gesture with this arm. And I just noticed that, and I think that's cool.
I promise that it doesn't hurt.
Do we know each other?
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
Do you know the narrator?
You are the only thing I have ever known. The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here?
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
I like the attention to detail in games. Oh, me too. That's one of the reasons I really like Slay the Princess, is because the word choice feels like it's just like, oh, that's how they talk. But when you call out specific details, like, you notice that it's so subtle but so meaningful in this game. Do you know about the worlds beyond this place?
I know only that they are.
What happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to.
Once again, if you believe her able to. The only things that can happen are things that you believe are possible.
Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Okay, make me forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her. You won't.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
You're on a path in the wood.
Okay. So, I'm gonna call it here for today, because I have some things to do. And other various shit. So, yeah. I hope you all enjoyed stream for today. My brother is standing at my mostly closed door, and I think he's flipping me off, but I can't tell. No, he is standing right at my door. Now he's flipping me off. Hi. Anyway, I'm gonna head off. May or may not be a stream tomorrow. I'm not sure. It depends. Anyway, he's like dancing at the door, so I am not gonna drag this out like I would normally. So have a good rest of your day, night, whatever time it is, wherever the fuck you are, all of you guys, gals, and gender non-conforming pals. And I will see you all next time. Goodbye!